Hey everyone, welcome to the episode of That's All Funny. I got my guest today is former indie, now NWA, newly signed wrestler, cancer survivor, La Princesa, Tiffany Nieves.
You have one job. One job. Oh, no. You're telling me you have someone like La Princesa on your show and you've done zero research, zero research. You're not
I have
sweating from the tips of your toes to tips of your fingers. You're not breathing heavy. Did you not practice in front of the mirror when you woke up this morning? My name.
Nieves. I can't even say my own last name.
I need you to answer the question yes or no.
I did not. I did
You
not.
disgust me. And for that, you're now being charged double for this interview for every minute that goes on. Are you ready? I'm going to say this once. La Princesa Tiffany Nieves. Nieves means snow in English, in case you were curious.
Awesome. No, I am curious, and I did not know that Tiffany
This is why I
Nieves.
don't do interviews, because of you, Lorenzo. No one does their research, nor cares enough.
That's true. No, I
That
should
is
have.
true.
And
And here I am donating my time. So you've got like 7 more minutes. What time is it? Exactly. 7 more minutes. Doesn't matter. Keep going.
okay, 7 minutes. Okay, Tiffany Nieves. Thank you so much
No.
for. Am I
La
still saying it wrong?
Princesa
Oh, okay, okay. La Princesa Tiffany Nieves.
Nieves. You know what? You
Nieves.
just say La Princesa Tiffany and you're never allowed to say my last name again.
I don't know why I cannot say that. My apologies, Tiffany Nieves.
All right, one more time. La
La
Princesa.
Princesa Tiffany Nieves.
There it is. Now,
Awesome.
continue.
Okay. I thank you so much for your time, La Princesa Tiffany Nieves. I appreciate it.
Bueno. Yes,
I
no problem.
I will never forget how to say your last name there. I I see you're now in NWA. You were at Mission Pro Wrestling. You've been at OVW, just to name a few of the promotions you show up at and dominate. Where'd you get your start? Who or what inspired you to pursue professional wrestling? Who did you look up to?
You have one
Tiffany
question to ask me. You pretend that you can afford a jet, right? And you pretend that you get me in that jet, and you pretend that the Bad Girls Club's in that jet, right? All of
hmm
us looking great because you say you watch OVW, right? Because I dominate there. And you say you pour me a bottle of the best bubbly champagne, and I allow you to ask me one damn question. Now I know that's not the question you want to ask me. What do you want to ask me? Don't look at the computer, look at me. What do you want to ask La Princesa as you pour me this bubbly champagne in my cup? Please. It's just you and me in this jet because this is what I do with my time.
La Princesa Tiffany Nieves. How are you so great at what you do?
Oh, Lorenzo. Well, of course, I'm great because I was born this way, because I am the 1%, not a part of the 1%. And it is especially because, unlike everyone else, I work harder than everyone. I made the decision to train with the best. That's right. I had Sean Spears, Tyler Breeze, flatbacks, this intensive one-on-one private lesson program made just for La Princesa. And then I was shipped off to the palace of OVW, where I had special trainers just focused entirely on me. Because they knew La Princesa, when I walked in the door, was a force to be reckoned with. And since then, I have, of course, as you said, made history. I am, as you said, an NWA superstar. I am an OVW history maker. And I am featured on the PWI Top 250 Wrestlers. That's me. I was also nominated as the most inspirational wrestler because, yes, I did beat cancer. And La Princesa this year will be the first Midwest Exodus Pro champion. I'd be the International Destiny Wrestling Champion. I'll be the again OVW champion, and I will be NWA Women's Champion, NWA Women's Tag Champion. I know it's a lot for you to wrap around, but when you're La Princesa and you're in a jet, wasting your time with a Lorenzo, You've got a lot to make up for because mother effers like you love to waste my time.
And I really do not mean to. And I would ask you, La Princesa, how you plan to do this, but I know it is essentially already done, right?
You know what I love with bubbly champagne? Cheese.
With grapes as well.
Well, I don't need grapes, but I do like red wine to flush it down. So you start with a bubbly champagne, you have a cheese and a nice wine to flush it down. I do intermittent whatever fasting. My chef
Mm.
whips it up for me. And if you're wondering what type of steak I have, it's a wagyu because that feeds my muscles the best.
Mm.
But I do like a vegan diet, I will admit, even though I eat the finest of meats. It runs in the family to be successful. My father owns a vegan restaurant, so my father is very gourmet at being fed some of the best things ever, as am I.
And do you prepare any dishes yourself, or are all your dishes prepared for you?
I'm gonna let you, Lorenzo, answer that question.
Yeah.
Everyone needs to get Lorenzo. You see how it says get it, got it, bueno? I noticed you don't have anything in your background in your aura of La Princesa. I'm going to need a get it, got it, bueno ordered on your chart ASAP. But please carry on, Lorenzo. I want to know what it's like to sit with someone who has no idea what La Princesa is about. Ask me another question.
No, and my apologies again from the very beginning. Not only are you a talented and beautiful wrestler, but a cancer survivor. How does it feel to uh be beat one of the toughest, if not the toughest diseases and come out victorious?
It feels, hmm, it feels like I'm the chosen one. It feels like there's a reason why when I walk in a room, everyone has to hold their breath because I'm going to kick anyone's ass that gets in my way, just like I did with cancer.
I I'm holding my breath right now just
I
thinking
know.
about
I don't blame you.
I am. I really am. A couple quick questions here. What's your favorite music you're listening to right now? La Princesa.
I love salsa. I just had the Puerto Rican Day Parade in Cleveland, Ohio, worst places I've ever. But I celebrated my birthday in the Dominican Republic. I love salsa. I love to dance. I love to release. I love good quality music. But I have to shout out Smashing Pumpkins, of course, because
Hmm.
that tour with Billy Corgan is paying my bills. Thank you, Billy.
Oh yeah, no, Billy's one of the greatest. Um, you drink warm coffee, iced coffee, or is it just the bubbly champagne?
I drink smoothies. I drink mango juice. I drink, I like coffee. I like a nice mocha, but I like cafe con hot cocoa.
Yeah. No, okay, no, and I want to ask you finally because I know your time is so precious, and
Ah,
I've already
say it like you mean it.
your time is so precious, La Princesa. And finally, what advice would you give to any starting wrestlers who don't know where to start their career, or don't feel they're not good enough?
I would say stay out of my way, but if you don't think you're good enough, you'll never be in my way.
Oh, that's such great advice. No, and I want to thank you so much for being here, La Princesa Tiffany Nieves.
I want to ask you a question.
Ask me a question, please. Anything.
Where did you first discover La Princesa? Tiffany
Uh,
Nieves.
Mission Pro Wrestling. I am here in San Antonio, and I'm very proud that you are or were the champion. My apologies. I'm sure it was a screw job. I'm sure, but I very much appreciate a woman based wrestling for my nieces. It's very nice, and I like that you were the leader of that. You still are, obviously, as far as
Of course.
female, and I just love the idea of it, and it is great to me to see women always in power. You know.
I I don't think that's a bad place to discover La Princesa. Mission Pro Wrestling is known for discovering great talent, so I am glad to be the pillar example of the toppity tippity top of the Mission Pro Wrestling. I have dominated and I have set records there, and I can't wait to return. And if you have the opportunity, tune in to On a Mission Tonight. Well, if you whenever you post this on a Tuesday. Also, the show August 17th is coming up. Please make sure you tune in. La Princesa never stays down. I have a plan to return, and I just want to say, Lorenzo, here first. You'll be the first to know. I'm going to make history becoming the first Exodus Pro Midwest Women's Champion, mark my words. And I'm also going to be Destiny's Women's first champion, and that's right, international, that's right, in Canada. So I'm going to be a two-time champion, and then I'll make my ways around to Mission Pro champion and become Mission Pro champion's first ever two-time champion. And then from there, the list goes on. I'll be NWA's tag team champion, NWA's women's champion, and the list. And I'll keep climbing on the PWI. And next thing you know, every channel I will be there.
Well, I can't wait. I cannot wait to see La Princesa Tiffany Nieves everywhere, dominating as it should be.
Thank you. And guess what? If you haven't gotten your June copy, you still can on the PWI. There's an article all about me. Listen, you can also get your NWA merch. Get it bueno shirts. Support La Princesa any way you can. Just like Lorenzo did, right? Isn't that right, Lorenzo? Thank you so much for surprising me with something off my Amazon wish list for my birthday. I
Yes, ma'am.
appreciate you.
You are my princesa, La Princesa. I will do what I can for her, as
Yes,
long.
be careful how he didn't say anything because oh boy, I'll take you up on your offer.
No, you deserve it, and you deserve everything else that is coming for you. And I cannot wait to see what else you have in store.
Thank you, Lorenzo. Make sure you follow me on everything and you plug me in. It's been a pleasure.
Same
Say
here.
it with me. Get it?
Get it?
Got it?
Got it?
Bueno.
Bueno.
Yes!
Thank you so much. Bye bye.
Thank you.